you need to give in all. Unfortunately, because of this strategy that happened in Swaziland, in fact, it has affected some of us because we break for almost 1 month, and during that month we were supposed to play matches, especially with our side. We needed to play high-profile matches. Unfortunately, in Western region, it's difficult to get matches to play. We play low-profile matches and medium-profile. That was what happened us, and I think that is the reason why these few days we had challenges, and then we are looking forward to correct it before we get ourselves wanted. So I believe going forward, the way we are playing, if we don't stop it or continue working the same way, definitely things will change in our next games. Right. My task for the team was to maintain them in the Ghana Premier League. And I believe going forward, that is what I'm looking up to. Because the way I have planned, if everything go on well for me, definitely they will not go. Because my hope was that the first round, at least we will gather about 30, 31 or 30 points. In the second round, we try to get at least 12 or 14 in addition so that we'll find ourselves within 40 something. And it is not over because we still have about 12 or 11 matches to go, and then we can still do it. I believe we can do it. And like I said, I'll make sure that we maintain in the league, and then we will look up to see how we can build a solid team in the next season.
Right. Questions?
They help us. Well, we came in with a plan that we needed somebody who could hold on to the ball. And looking at the way we have prepared during the course of the week, I was expecting Abahina Kosa to do better. Unfortunately, he couldn't hold on the ball, and clearly everyone could see that even passing the ball, he couldn't pass the ball. So I didn't have any option than to bring him out. Prince Okoko was out for some time now. In fact, he picked an injury after last match. This is his first match that he's playing, so I wasn't expecting much from him. But I was thinking that at least Abahina Kosa can fight up to the 75th minute or 80 minutes for me to bring in Prince to finish the day for me. Unfortunately, the Costa was not clicking, and I didn't have option than to get somebody who could come and torment the center backs of Kumasi Center KOTOKO. So that was the reason why I made that changes. Right. So it was inappropriate because sometimes when you are playing the game, sometimes you go out of anger, you may do certain things. It's emotion, and sometimes we have to also control ourselves. The incident, a ball went out, and then his decision is final because he's the official, and I'm standing outside. They are the decision makers, and they took that decision. I didn't have option to just support what he did. Going forward, I'm not sure he also makes that kind of decisions, and I'm not sure I also react that way. Right. Thank you. You are right to say that our matches were not performing well because when you look at it, like you put the statistics on, we're not winning so much games in away matches. I have prepared the team very well for this particular second round. You see that our first away match in Tamale, we were able to pick a point over there. And I'm hoping that we will continue to do it because this is our second away match. For the second round, surely there will be differences. We have been doing well. And clearly you will see today that if not the deflection, the game will have ended and draw again. So we are working on it, and I know definitely it will change. I think it's something that we continue to work on because anytime we look at our team, we can see first half goals. There's no team that we played from the beginning of the season up to now. In the second half, the team players. So it's something that we have worked on. Unfortunately, it is still carrying on, and I cannot stop. I was thinking this come from our warm-up, but nowadays I have involved myself in the warm-up, not leaving it to only the assistants. And I've seen that we are doing well. It's just that we have to look at it in a psychological manner. And sometimes some of our clubs were not financially sound to bring in psychologists to work on it. A coach who is coaching, who is a physiotherapist, who is a physical trainer at the same time, a psychologist. You know how it is. So gradually we'll change definitely we're going to lift our first round game. Because to me it's better than the first round, how we were playing. And I believe we are going to improve on it. Now, let me make it clear, I'm not sure we'll find our way in, definitely. But we're not playing bad. If we are playing bad and we are losing, I don't have a problem. We're playing good. There are some kind of, like you said, the 0-4 is where we have a problem, the finishing. We continue to work on it. I'm surprised about the way we see our matches. Because when you look at the training and see our matches, it doesn't reflect at all. So I was during the course of the day, I was asking one of my boys whether are they scamming me at the training grounds because the way he plays, my I was on my right wing.
19.
Yes, he always take on players. But unfortunately today he couldn't do it. It was only Sunubuwa who was doing it, and I think it is something worrying. I'm happy you have seen it. I also saw it, and I cannot stop because when you look at my program every day, I bring in an element of breakthrough and finishing. We'll get there. They are young. When you look at the upfront, all of them, we bring them from Division 2, Division 3. Definitely they will pick up. And when they pick up, they will be unstoppable. So I believe we'll continue to work and then we'll see to it that we'll find our way by scoring. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I would like to congratulate the players for the good job they've done so far. If you look at the tight schedules of the fixtures, it doesn't give players enough time to rest. But then they've always shown high levels of energy in all the matches that we played. I think we played very well today. If you look at our structure on the field, we were able to hold on to the ball and then try as much as possible to tease them and then get opportunity to create the opportunity to score. And out of that, we went on attack and then the ball came back and then Tinedu took that thunderbolt of a strike that took the deflection and went into the goal. I think in all, to me, our structure was good. They came on a high line, always leaving the spaces behind them, which we played the ball into. Unfortunately, some of the moments we mistimed our running, which placed us in an offside position, even though we were in good position to be onside to create chances and score. So to me, it was a good game, and the most important thing is that we've gotten the 3 points and we are on top of the log.
Right. Questions?
I think everybody's happy. I mean, I've been telling them that in the Ghana Premier League, especially away, you never value the essence of 1 point until you are at the verge of losing the entire 3 points. So when we went to Samaki, we made them understand that they did well. We went to Young Apostles, even though we were very optimistic that we were going to win them, but then we couldn't win. Came back with a point. Today we've won, and if you look at the tie schedule, out of 9 points, we've been able to get 5, I think,
And they're winning the FA Cup as well.
and they're winning the FA Cup. So I think they've done well, and we need to commend them. We only have to manage them very well so that we'll get the best out of them. Because it's only this week too. That's going to be a long week. Today's week we play on Wednesday, play on Sunday, then we'll go back to the old schedule again. So it's all about management. So I've been telling them to manage their social life very well in terms of when to sleep, when to rest, when not to sleep, and when not to rest.
I think you talk about the schedule just before Michael comes in. How happy are you that Albert is back? And then Kamara, Blay, and then Michael are also back from suspension because we are heading towards the business end of the season.
Sure, we are happy. It gives a lot of depth in the team. It gives us depth in the team. It gives us a lot of quality on the bench because it means that when somebody is tired or somebody tactically is not doing something right, somebody can equally come in and continue from where that person left off. So we are all happy. The injured players are gradually coming back, and then the suspended players have also said their suspension and they are back. So in terms of numbers, we now have numbers to select from. We are just hoping that Peter, Lord, Ablo, and Co will also start training probably this week, and then with time, maybe in 2 weeks' time, they can also start joining the team.
Right.
For the victory, I think it's a good one for us. It gives us a lot of confidence because to play in the Ghana Premier League and to be on top, it gives you a lot of hope. It means that we are doing something that is right. So to me, it's good for us. In terms of Saka, I mean, as you rightly said, he does everything, especially without the ball. His defensive orientations are super, about 90% or even more than that. But then when he gets into the final third of the opponent, giving the assist, the cross pass, whipping the ball, becomes an issue. These are things that we've been doing at training. He's not been able to transfer it into games, which is unfortunate. We wouldn't lose hope. We'll keep encouraging him. We'll keep training on it. And I'm sure as we move forward, one day, he will give an assist and he will score. And once he's able to give an assist or he's able to score, I'm sure his confidence in front of goal will come back and he'll be able to add to the threat that will cause to opponents. Well, we just look at the way they play, and then we just did a tactical orientation program for the way they play. Well, we knew definitely they will be keeping the ball, passing. And then for him, he has the pace, so you give him time and space on the ball, he will create problems for you. So we decided that once he has the ball, somebody should go for the pressure, somebody should give the cover and the support. And we tried as much as possible to make sure that we create a lot of overload at where they have the ball. So it was basically a tactical thing, not just, if you look at any time they had the ball, we were more in numbers at where they had the ball. Well, we knew they would be passing, because once you squeeze the space for them not to play the penetrating pass, and they are passing squarely or passing back, it doesn't create any threat too. So that was basically what we were doing. Because if you give him space in front, then you can give a vertical pass or a penetrating pass. And one good vertical or penetrating pass that splits or breaks the line can create problems for you. So ours was put pressure on the player with the ball. Somebody should give cover and support. The others should close up on the spaces. Let them square the ball or play the ball back. And basically that was what we were doing. So it was not a threat to us. I think kudos to the supporters. If you look at now their body language in terms of the way they support when they come to watch us, it has changed. They don't rant at us. They don't use abusive words at us. Even when we make errors, which is typical, they will just roar, hey, which is normal. By previously, it was different. So I think that has also helped so much, because the players are now comfortable, they are calm when they are playing at home. If you remember one of these post-match presses, I told you that some of them are not comfortable because of the way the supporters rant or use certain words at them when they make mistakes. I think this time around it has reduced. I'm hoping and praying that it goes away entirely. So because of that, they have a lot of confidence. Two, we the coaches, we have also made them understand that each one of them has brought in a certain level of quality. There are certain attributes that we've all brought together. So it's all about synergy. It's all about bringing these qualities together, defensively and offensively. They should respect themselves on the field. Out of the field, they should respect themselves. Once there's that mutual respect amongst them, they will die for each other. In a group setting, if you read on group team and group dynamics, in a group setting, if individuals do not have respect for each other, I tell you, they will never work for each other. So that is what we've been trying to hammer, and I think it is sinking. That it's a team sport. Some level will be, some will come in with certain levels that are very high, 80% to 100, some too from 60 to 80, some even maybe from 50 thereabout. So you need to complement each other. And to be able to complement each other in the game, in a team sport like soccer or football, you need to respect each other. When you respect each other, you'll be able to understand his weakness and his strength. And when it comes, it happens in the game, you cover up for each other. So I think the supporters have put up a behavior that has boosted the confidence of the players. They now believe that they can play comfortably in front of them. And we, the coaches, too, made them understand that they need to, they are good players, but then they need to respect themselves. And once they are able to respect themselves, they will be able to work together and get the results.
Follow up.
Coach, how you keep on winning matches?
We just have to be calm. We just have to be calm, do the opposition scouting or analysis very well. Look at what they do with them without the ball. Once we are able to get this information from the video team and we are able to watch it, go to training and train on them, I think we'll be calm and we'll be able to play. There's one thing about football. Once you are able to, you have a fair idea of what the opponent is going to do as a group, what they are going to do with and without the ball, it calms you down. Once you are able to have information about the the opposite player you play in that corridor or channel, it calms you down. Well, you know that when he has the ball, he's likely to do this. So once we are able to get these things from the video team and we watch and we go and train on them, we'll stay calm and stay focused on the game. That is the most important thing. Staying calm and staying focused on the games we play match by match.
Right. Last one, Fee, and then we have to.
Communication, cooperation, and coordination. I've been telling them 3 C's. If you ask any of my defenders or players, he will tell you these are key things in the game of football. If you don't have the ball, communication. Oba Ginechi may support communication. Or can also do actually communication, cooperation. The other country say now. So assuming Sifa is going and then Samba is behind and he's telling him something to do, Samba is telling Sifa what to do, and Sifa does it. That is cooperation. Sifa communicated, and then what do you call it? Samba communicated, and then Sifa did it. So that's communication from Samba, cooperation from Sifa. And then when it happens that way, it brings about coordination. It keeps them very tight at the back. Because somebody is talking to you, your teammate who is not under pressure can see well and is telling you to do something and you are doing it. So it's all about the 3 C's: communication, cooperation, and coordination. And I think it's working very well so far, so good.
Right. Thank you so much.